Socialism describes any political or economic theory that says the community, rather than individuals, should own and manage property and natural resources. The intellectual roots of socialism go back at least as far as ancient Greek times, when the philosopher Plato depicted a type of collective society in his dialogue, Republic 360 BC. In 16th century England, Thomas More drew on Platonic ideals for his utopia, an imaginary island where money has been abolished, and people live and work communally. In the late 18th century, the invention of the steam engine powered the Industrial Revolution, which brought sweeping economic and social change first to Great Britain, then to the rest of the world. Factory owners became wealthy, while many workers lived in increasing poverty, laboring for long hours under difficult and sometimes dangerous conditions. Early socialists like Henry D. St. Simon, Robert Owen and Charles Fourier offered up their own models for social organization, based on cooperation rather than competition. Marx's emphasis on the revolutionary clash between capital and labor came to dominate most socialist thought, but other brands of socialism continued to develop, such as Christian socialism, anarchism and social democracy. In the 20th century, particularly after the Russian Revolution of 1917 and the formation of the Soviet Union, social democracy and communism emerged as the two most dominant socialist movements throughout the world. Soviet and other communists joined forces with other socialist movements in resisting fascism. After World War II, this alliance dissolved as the Soviet Union established communist regimes across Eastern Europe. With the collapse of these regimes in the late 1980s, and the ultimate fall of the Soviet Union itself in 1991, communism as a global political force was greatly diminished. Only China, Cuba, North Korea, Laos and Vietnam remain communist states. Socialism has a long and complex history, with various forms and interpretations emerging over time. Some notable socialist models and experiments include Marxist-Leninism in Soviet Union and China, democratic socialism in Nordic countries and UK, market socialism in Yugoslavia, Cuba, anarchism in Spain and Ukraine, and cooperative socialism in Mondragon and Spain. While in the United States, the Socialist Party never enjoyed the same success as in Europe, but social reform programs like Social Security and Medicare, which opponents once denounced as socialist, became over time a well-accepted part of American society. The wide range of interpretations of socialism across the political spectrum, and the lack of a common understanding of what socialism is or how it looks in practice, reflects its complicated evolution. Nonetheless, socialism continues to shape political and economic debates worldwide, inspiring movements and policies aimed at creating a more equal and just society.